This episode of Precision Opinions Live is brought to you by Vintage Labs. Vintage Labs is a professional-grade supplement and cosmetic company where each product is tested and reviewed by one of their exclusive pharmacists. Look for the pharmacist's signature on every package that ensures that the active ingredient falls within 5% of error and does not contain arsenic, lead, cadmium, or mercury. We welcome you to join the Vintage Labs collection, where they do the research for your health. Use promotional code LIVE, that's LIVE, to receive a 10% discount on all orders at vintagelabscollection.com.
Precision Opinions Live. My name is Christian Stella, Pharm D, and today I'm actually here with Sofia Villa. And she is a pharmacy student, Pharm D, St. John's University, candidate 2022, and works at Greenvale Pharmacy right now, doing a internship here over at Precision Compounding Pharmacy, learning a lot, very interested in a lot of the topics, and actually today is her birthday. Happy birthday. So, Sophia, one of the topics that we're going to talk about today is progesterone. Mm-hmm. And we did a lot of hormone consultations where we sat down and we spoke with patients and we try to figure out exactly what's going on with them. And a lot of the time we had to use a progesterone sustained release capsule. Yeah. So I want to dive into that, and I know you are very interested and fascinating in that topic. So let's get into that. First, explain what progesterone is for the viewers.
Yeah, sure. So progesterone is a hormone created by the female body, specifically within the ovaries. It has a lot of functions, but mainly it's used used in the menstrual cycle as well as pregnancy. Those are the two big ones, really.
Okay, yes. And progesterone is actually produced in the luteal phase for the most part. That's where it shoots up. And we spoke about this a lot. It goes whoop for a roller coaster ride on days 14 through 28. And that's when women have to be cycled. But when you have a lot of estrogen, you need progesterone too, because progesterone causes the flushing. Yep.
Balance it out.
Yeah, exactly. So now, why is it different in a capsule? Like, what's the mechanism different?
Yeah, so it's different in a capsule. It works differently. So when you ingest it and it's broken down in the GI tract, in the gut, it has a different mechanism. So once it's metabolized, it is kind of acts on the GABA receptor. So it's used a lot in postmenopausal women for either anxiety or insomnia. And once it hits the GABA receptors, it has like an anxiolytic effect. So it works a lot, and it's helpful in sleep. So that's really the way that it mostly works, yeah.
Allopregnanolone.
Yep.
That is the big
once it's
molecule that it converts into. And once it converts into that molecule, it hits that GABA receptor and it's lights out.
Yep.
It can really help a woman sleep if menopause is really causing that sleep to be dysfunction. So sustained release is you hear it, you see it, you hear delayed release, all these types of different releases that can be done to a capsule. Yep. Why is it that it's called sustained release or modified release? What is that?
So the progesterone capsules, when it's sustained release, the way that it's formulated, there's an extra ingredient. It's usually about 40% of methicel, and that causes the sustained released action. It basically, since it's when you ingest it, it sits in the gut, and so with the addition of the methicel, it sustains the release of the progesterone. So it acts longer in the gut to have that sustained effect of producing sleep and kind of a calming effect.
Yep. It slows it down. Just slows it down right through the gut. That's what we want to do. We want it to last 8 hours instead of lasting 2 hours. If that's the case, the woman's going to be asleep for 2 hours. They're going to wake up. Right. That's it. It's not working.
Not a lot of sleep there.
Exactly. And they're going to be upset during the day. What about like side effects or anything with progesterone capsules?
Yeah, so with progesterone capsules, there aren't many side effects as if it were used through a different route. Two of the big ones are like headache, and sometimes women can experience bloating as well. Those are the two major ones. But other than that, it's usually pretty well tolerated.
very well tolerated, and usually it started at a low dose and slowly increase. A lot of people used to use, a lot of physicians back in the day used to use high doses of progesterone capsules, and that caused something called reversal symptoms with progesterone, and that's too much progesterone, which could cause bloating and give you some sort of estrogen dominant symptoms, which we could see that if we bring a woman too high on progesterone. But it's like yin and yang. You want that perfect
the balance. Exactly. Yep.
It's a beautiful thing once we get that balance and we see the patients happy.
Yeah, it's really cool though, because with observing you talking to all of the patients and such, it's really cool to see how the progesterone can actually help them, especially with finding that balance between sleep.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see how it works.
Well, I appreciate you coming on your birthday.
Thank you.
Being a trooper.
Great to be here. Truly learning a lot. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll end strong. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure, of course. My pleasure.
Hello, this is Christian Stella from Precision Opinions Live. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our social media links. You can reach us by email at compounding@precisionpharmacy.net or our phone number 516-785-4774, extension 2 for compounding. Thank you very much. Thanks for viewing.